The Ryder Cup began as a European blowout at Bethpage Black in New York. By the end of the first 2 days, Europe had built a commanding lead over the United States, leaving many to assume the outcome was all but decided. The Americans faced long odds, down 12-5 heading into Sunday's singles matches, but they refused to fold. What followed was a dramatic push that electrified the crowd and showcased the intensity and unpredictability of the Ryder Cup. Ireland's Shane Lowry ultimately clinched victory for Europe. His birdie on the 18th, after Russell Henley left his putt short, secured a half-point that guaranteed Europe's second consecutive Ryder Cup triumph, following their win in Italy 2 years ago. The celebration was immediate and joyous, a release of tension after a grueling competition. "I've been so lucky to experience amazing things in this game, but that was the hardest couple of hours of my whole life, honestly," Lowry said. "I just can't believe it. I can't believe that ball went in." Rory McIlroy, the world's number 2 golfer, faced off against top-ranked Scottie Scheffler in one of the week's most anticipated matches. Scheffler emerged victorious in a tight contest, but McIlroy showed resilience and sportsmanship, ready to celebrate with his teammates despite the individual defeat. "We're going to celebrate like there's no tomorrow," McIlroy said, reflecting the spirit of camaraderie that runs through the competition. The Ryder Cup is also known for its partisan crowds, and this year was no exception. When played in Europe, American golfers are often heckled, but on U.S. soil, European players face even more intense scrutiny. This year, the fans' behavior was particularly harsh, with much of the attention aimed at McIlroy. Their reactions added drama, amplifying every swing, putt, and close call across the first 2 days. Even with the roar of the crowd and the immense pressure, the Americans fought back fiercely during the singles session. They pushed Europe to the edge, tying the record for most points in a singles session with 8.5, and made the competition far closer than expected. By the time the final matches concluded, the scoreboard read 15-13 in favor of Europe. Lowry's putt and Europe's celebration highlighted the resilience, skill, and drama that define the Ryder Cup. It was a contest where history, tension, and emotion intersected on one of golf's most challenging courses. For the Americans, the fightback was a reminder of their determination, and for Europe, the victory cemented their dominance in the modern era of the Ryder Cup.